In 2019, every student in the transformed curriculum will undertake in third year an interdisciplinary unit in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. This year we've been piloting that unit, which is called FASS3999.
I'd really like to encourage students to apply for this subject, as I think that complex problem-solving skills can be transferred into real life.
What initially drew me to the course was the opportunity to get out of the conventional classroom and apply what we've been learning over the past 3 years to a more practical kind of course.
The lectures and workshops focus on developing the skills of communication, creativity, collaboration and critical reflection. And the work that they do also gets them to focus not only on understanding their discipline, but on understanding the discipline of their peers.
The interdisciplinary offerings in FASS3999 will ready our students for the kinds of challenges that they'll face in the world when they leave this university.
The mapping knowledge exercise has been a collaboration with the legitimation code theory scholars over here at the university. Students have been introduced to these methods and techniques basically in identifying what it is that they bring forward as their disciplinary knowledge, and they had to basically map it out in a way that highlights the advantages and disadvantages, strengths and limitations of their particular disciplinary background.
The knowledge mapping exercise was a really good assessment that we had to do. It was based on the LCT theory, which is legitimation code theory, where we learnt about what codes our disciplines use and how we can use these to interact with other disciplines.
So the students need to go out to Westmead Precinct, and what we've done is we've created an audio walk.
What we have with the audio walk is a really powerful resource for learning. It's a powerful resource because it doesn't just explain Westmead as a place on a map. It actually becomes a lived, immersive experience for students that they can then draw on when they are developing responses to the case studies.
So I think the standout of the course for me was the audio tour we did at Westmead Precinct. So it was really quite a unique opportunity to walk through the hospital with the audio tour and really understand from the inside what it's like to live and work in a hospital. So that was something that was really different, especially to the other art courses that I've done, like history, which is very much like readings and assessment based. So it was just super immersive.
We've developed a partnership with Westmead to engage with real world problems. The Westmead Precinct is an area that has health, it has education, has lots of really interesting organisations on site. And the case studies that we're working with at Westmead ask the students to engage with super complex problems.
The students are offered 5 case studies that they can look at, and the students are asked to examine the data that are provided. Students then are required to create a driving question, identify an issue that they want, and then ask a question that they think they can answer.
So what I found particularly interesting about the course is especially the case studies, where we get to actually put our interdisciplinary ideas and perspectives into practice with other people from different disciplines in order to find a solution with things like hospital schools.
The SEEP project was a workshop where students were involved in working groups and putting together a small timber chair, a little stool. It was a very successful and interactive project for the students to undertake.
In one of our tutorials in one of the earlier weeks, we did a SEEP project which really encouraged the use of teamwork. So it was a really practical way, and as well as like a really fun way to build on our conceptual understandings of teamwork.
In the end, what the interdisciplinary offerings in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences are providing is a way to immerse students in interdisciplinarity.
we are not really expecting them to solve problems, but we are making them think about how is it that you actually define what a problem is. So this unit is more about the journey, right, in setting the parameters of what a problem is before you actually solve it.
I was really inspired that the course offered the opportunity to work on real-world problems.
It is so valuable looking forward to going out into the world of work because it teaches you teamwork skills which you just wouldn't learn in another subject. The concept of interdisciplinarity, where you come together as a team with people from completely different areas of life and different subject areas, is a skill that has been amazing for me to learn because now I understand how to work with people who might have different mindsets and might approach problems completely differently to me. I've already found it useful talking about it in job interviews because for the process of learning to work together with people who have different cognitions has been something that employees have really liked hearing about, and also the understanding of how to deal with complex problems and come together to find a multi-dimensional solution has been something that's really helped me as well.